Stop right now. Don't scrolling. Welcome back to the expensive old coins information. The Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5-cent coin stands today as one of the most fascinating and highly admired pieces in the world of numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors, investors, and coin enthusiasts across the globe. In the modern coin market, rare Jefferson nickels featuring the iconic Monticello design have gained extraordinary popularity due to their historical importance, unique minting variations, and exceptional eye appeal in high-grade conditions. What makes this coin especially exciting in today's action-driven coin market is the growing demand for well-preserved specimens, where even small differences in strike quality or mint marks can transform a simple 5-cent piece into a highly valuable collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This rising demand has positioned the Monticello Jefferson Nickel as a true star in the world of U.S. coin collecting, with investors constantly searching for top-quality examples to add to their portfolios. First up, the most exciting discoveries for collectors: the 1953 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition. This remarkable 5-cent coin has quietly become a star in the auction world, drawing serious attention from collectors and investors alike. What may look like an ordinary nickel at first glance can, under the right conditions, transform into a highly valuable asset worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you are passionate about coin collecting or searching for that one rare piece to elevate your collection, this coin deserves your full attention. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1953 Jefferson Nickel, we need to go back to its roots. The Jefferson Nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1953, these coins were being produced in large numbers at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark. While millions were minted, only a very small fraction survived in flawless, uncirculated condition, making them increasingly desirable in today's collector market. What makes the 1953 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel truly stand out is its stunning design and historical integrity. The absence of a mint mark gives it a classic Philadelphia identity, while the intricate details of Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building reflect the craftsmanship of mid-20th century coin production. In uncirculated condition, the coin retains its original mint luster, with sharp details, smooth surfaces, and a brilliant shine that has never been dulled by everyday use. These qualities elevate the coin from a simple piece of currency to a work of art that captures a moment in American history. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is its potential for exceptional eye appeal. High-grade uncirculated examples often display a beautiful satin or even mirror-like finish, depending on the strike quality. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that exhibit full steps on the Monticello building, a feature that significantly boosts value. These sharp, well-defined steps indicate a strong strike and superior preservation, qualities that are highly sought after in the numismatic community. The better the strike and surface quality, the higher the demand and the greater the price it can command at auction. When we talk about rarity, it is important to understand that while the 1953 Jefferson Nickel itself is not rare in circulated form, finding one in true uncirculated condition is an entirely different story. Over time, most of these coins entered circulation and experienced wear, scratches, and environmental damage. As a result, pristine examples have become scarce, and scarcity always drives demand. Today, collectors are willing to compete aggressively to acquire top-grade specimens, pushing prices higher and turning these coins into valuable investments. The condition of a coin plays a critical role in determining its market value, and this is where the 1953 no-mint mark nickel truly shines. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher by professional grading services can easily reach into the hundreds of dollars, while exceptionally well-preserved pieces with superior eye appeal and full steps can climb into the thousands. Auction records continue to show strong performance for high-grade examples, proving that demand remains consistently high. This is not just a collectible. It is a coin that represents both historical significance and financial opportunity. In today's auction market, the excitement surrounding high-grade Jefferson nickels is undeniable. Collectors from around the world are actively searching for premium examples to complete their sets or enhance their portfolios. The 1953 no-mint mark nickel, especially in uncirculated condition, stands out as a key piece that combines accessibility with high-end potential. Its steady rise in value reflects growing interest in classic American coinage and highlights the importance of condition and rarity in determining worth. For collectors looking to enter this space or expand their holdings, there are several smart strategies to keep in mind. Always focus on quality over quantity, as a single high-grade coin can be far more valuable than multiple lower-grade pieces. Consider having your coin professionally graded and authenticated to maximize its market appeal and ensure buyer confidence. Store your coins in protective holders to preserve their condition, and stay informed about market trends to make well-timed buying or selling decisions. Knowledge and patience are key to success in the world of coin collecting. It is also important to develop a keen eye for detail when evaluating coins. Look closely at the surfaces, luster, and strike quality, as these factors can dramatically influence value. Coins with minimal marks, strong details, and vibrant luster will always command higher prices. By learning these characteristics, you can identify valuable pieces that others might overlook and build a collection that stands out in both quality and worth. In conclusion, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a shining example of how an everyday coin can become a prized collectible. Its rich history, elegant design, and increasing rarity make it a standout piece in the numismatic world. With strong demand and impressive auction results, this coin continues to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike. Whether you are just starting your journey or are an experienced collector, this remarkable nickel offers an exciting opportunity to own a piece of history that holds both beauty and value, making it a true treasure in every sense of the word. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5-cent 1964 without mint mark is one of those classic American coins that continues to attract strong attention from collectors and coin enthusiasts around the world. Even though it belongs to a widely circulated series, its historical importance, design appeal, and long-standing presence in everyday American currency make it a fascinating piece in the numismatic community. In very fine condition, this coin becomes even more interesting because it preserves strong details and reflects the original craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, making it a respected collectible in modern coin discussions and online auction platforms. To understand the significance of the 1964 Jefferson Nickel, it is important to go back into its historical background. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and introducing a new design featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Monticello estate on the reverse. The year 1964 is particularly notable in U.S. coin history because it was part of a high-production era when the United States was experiencing heavy coin circulation demand. The no mint mark version generally indicates coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which has traditionally produced large quantities of circulating coins, making them widely available yet still historically valuable in collector sets. One of the most unique features of the 1964 Jefferson Nickel is its classic design consistency combined with strong mid-century minting quality. The obverse portrait of Thomas Jefferson remains sharp and dignified, while the Monticello reverse design stands as a symbol of American heritage and architectural elegance. Even in circulated grades like very fine condition, collectors can still observe clear lettering, defined facial features, and recognizable building details, which adds to its visual appeal. The coin's 75% copper and 25% nickel composition also gives it a solid metallic presence that has stood the test of time in circulation. When discussing rarity and collector demand, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel without mint mark is not considered extremely rare in terms of mintage numbers, but its demand in the collector market is consistently active. Coins in very fine condition or higher, especially those with strong strike details and minimal wear, tend to attract more attention from collectors who are building complete Jefferson Nickel sets. The demand increases further when coins are well preserved, free from heavy scratches, and maintain original surface details, which makes them desirable for both beginner and experienced numismatists. In today's market, the value of a 1964 Jefferson Nickel in very fine condition generally remains in the affordable collector range, but certain well-preserved examples can reach premium pricing depending on eye appeal and grading quality. Typically, such coins may range from a few cents above face value to several dollars in standard collector markets, while exceptional high-grade specimens or professionally graded coins can sometimes reach higher collectible premiums in the tens or occasionally low hundreds of dollars. The real value often depends on condition, demand trends, and whether the coin is part of a certified grading system. For collectors, understanding proper evaluation is essential to making smart decisions. The first tip is always to carefully examine the coin's surface details under good lighting, focusing on Jefferson's hair definition, Monticello's columns, and overall edge sharpness. Another important factor is avoiding cleaning the coin, as natural toning and original surfaces are highly preferred in numismatic markets. Collectors are also encouraged to use protective holders or slabs to preserve condition, as even slight environmental damage can reduce long-term collectible appeal and market interest. Another valuable tip for collectors is to stay updated with ongoing coin market trends and auction results. Jefferson nickels, including the 1964 issue, often gain attention during collection drives, coin shows, and online auctions where enthusiasts compete for better condition examples. Building a complete date and mint set can also increase long-term value appreciation, as complete sets are always more desirable than individual coins. Networking with other collectors and joining coin forums can also help in identifying hidden value opportunities within common-looking coins. The 1964 Jefferson nickel also stands out because it represents the final years of the silver-era coin transition period in the United States, which adds historical importance to its identity. While it does not contain silver, it still belongs to a time when coin production was extremely active and widely used in everyday transactions. This connection to mid-20th century American economy gives the coin a nostalgic and educational value, making it a strong addition to thematic collections focused on U.S. history and currency evolution. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5-cent 1964, without mint mark in very fine condition, remains a respected and steadily demanded coin in the numismatic world. While it may not always command extremely high prices, its historical background, classic design, and consistent collector interest make it a reliable piece for anyone building a Jefferson nickel collection. Its value is not only measured in dollars but also in its connection to American minting history and long-lasting cultural significance. Overall, this coin continues to maintain its position as a popular collectible that appeals to both new and experienced collectors. With proper care, attention to condition, and awareness of market trends, even a simple Jefferson nickel from 1964 can become a meaningful part of a valuable collection journey. Next up, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel featuring the Monticello design is one of those fascinating pieces from U.S. coinage history that continues to attract attention from collectors and hobbyists around the world. At first glance, it may look like a simple 5-cent coin used in everyday transactions, but when you take a closer look at its condition, strike quality, and preservation, especially in very good or higher grades, it becomes a desirable collectible that represents both history and hidden numismatic potential. Today, we will explore this coin in detail, from its background and unique features to its collector demand and potential market value in the modern coin collecting world. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has remained one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, while the reverse showcases his famous estate, Monticello. The 1977 D issue was minted in Denver during a period when the U.S. Mint was producing large quantities of coins for everyday circulation. Although billions of Jefferson nickels were produced across different years, each specific date and mint combination carries its own identity, and the 1977 D holds a special place for collectors who focus on the late 20th century era of U.S. coinage. One of the most attractive aspects of the 1977 D Jefferson nickel is its classic design and copper-nickel composition, which gives it a durable and consistent appearance. The coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the date 1977. On the reverse, Monticello is displayed in strong architectural detail, symbolizing Jefferson's legacy and American history. The D mint mark, located to the right of Monticello, identifies it as a Denver-minted coin. In well-preserved condition, the sharpness of details such as the steps of Monticello becomes a key factor that significantly enhances collector appeal. When discussing rarity and collector demand, it is important to understand that most 1977 D nickels were produced for circulation and are generally common in lower grades. However, coins that survive in exceptionally high grades, especially those certified by professional grading services as MS65, MS66, or higher, become far more desirable. Additionally, coins with full steps on Monticello, known as full steps examples, are especially sought after because they indicate a strong strike and minimal wear. This combination of preservation and strike quality can elevate the coin's desirability among collectors who specialize in Jefferson nickels and modern U.S. coinage. In today's coin market, the value of a 1977 D Jefferson nickel varies widely depending on condition. Circulated examples typically remain close to face value or only slightly above it, but uncirculated and high-grade certified pieces can command significantly higher prices. In exceptional cases, especially with full steps designation and top-grade certification, these coins can reach values ranging from several dollars to potentially over $100 or more in strong collector markets. While it is not considered a rare million-dollar coin, its premium examples still hold strong appeal for numismatists looking for quality additions to their collections. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins like the 1977 D Jefferson nickel because they represent an accessible entry point into the world of numismatics while still offering the possibility of discovering higher-value specimens. The thrill of searching through rolls or collections to find sharp strikes, high-grade surfaces, or unique minting characteristics adds excitement to the hobby. Many collectors also appreciate how coins like this connect everyday pocket change with historical significance, making the collecting experience both educational and rewarding. For those interested in collecting the 1977 D Jefferson nickel, careful attention should be given to coin condition and storage. Proper handling is essential to maintain surface quality, as even minor scratches or wear can reduce value significantly. Using protective holders, avoiding direct contact with fingers, and storing coins in a dry environment can help preserve their condition over time. It is also highly recommended to seek professional grading for coins that appear uncirculated or exceptionally well struck, as certification can greatly increase market confidence and resale potential. The current coin market continues to show steady interest in Jefferson nickels, especially among collectors who focus on date and mint series completion. While the 1977 D is not among the rarest issues, its value potential increases when combined with exceptional preservation and eye appeal. As the numismatic community grows and more collectors enter the market, demand for high-quality examples remains consistent. This means that even modern-era coins like this one can enjoy long-term appreciation when they are in superior condition. In conclusion, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel is a strong representation of modern U.S. coinage that continues to hold collector interest due to its historical background, classic design, and condition-based value potential. While most examples remain affordable and common, the real excitement lies in discovering high-grade or well-struck specimens that stand out in the marketplace. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, this coin serves as a reminder that even everyday currency can hold hidden value and historical importance when viewed through the lens of numismatics. Ultimately, whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel offers both educational value and collecting enjoyment. It may not always command extreme prices, but its presence in the coin collecting world remains strong due to its accessibility and grading potential. With careful attention and a keen eye for detail, collectors can still find rewarding examples that make this coin a meaningful addition to any collection, proving that even small 5-cent pieces can carry big stories and lasting value. Next up, the 1973 Jefferson nickel without mint mark is one of those fascinating coins that continues to attract attention from collectors and enthusiasts around the world. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary 5-cent piece, but when you look deeper into its history, condition rarity, and collector demand, it becomes clear why this coin often enters discussions in the numismatic community. Today, we will explore its background, unique traits, collector value, and why high-grade examples of this coin can become surprisingly desirable in the coin market. While many circulated examples remain common, premium quality pieces always stand out with strong attention from collectors seeking sharp details and original mint luster. To understand the 1973 Jefferson nickel, we must first look at its historical background. This coin belongs to the long-running Jefferson nickel series introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. By 1973, the design had already become a staple in everyday American commerce, produced in massive quantities at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark. These coins were struck primarily for circulation, meaning millions entered daily use across the United States. However, even coins produced in large numbers can become significant over time, especially when preserved in exceptional condition or showing rare minting characteristics that set them apart from typical circulated examples. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1973 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel is its design quality and metal composition. It features Felix Schlag's classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse displays the iconic Monticello mansion, Jefferson's historic home. This architectural detail is what gives the coin its strong identity among collectors. The coin is composed primarily of a copper-nickel-clad structure, which was standard for U.S. nickels during this period. What makes certain specimens stand out is the sharpness of Monticello's steps and architectural lines, which can appear highly detailed in uncirculated or high-grade versions, making them visually appealing and highly sought after by serious collectors. When discussing rarity and collector demand, it is important to understand that while the 1973 Jefferson nickel is not rare in general circulation, its value dramatically changes when condition and quality are considered. Coins that remain in extremely fine mint state condition, especially those graded MS65, MS66, or higher, become much more desirable due to their preserved luster and minimal surface marks. Additionally, any error varieties such as off-center strikes, double die impressions, or strong strike anomalies can significantly elevate collector interest. In the world of numismatics, condition is everything, and even a common coin can transform into a premium collectible when preserved in near-perfect condition. The collector demand for high-grade 1973 Jefferson nickels continues to remain strong, particularly among those who specialize in Jefferson series collections or registry sets. Collectors often search for coins with full steps on Monticello, a feature that dramatically enhances visual appeal and grading value. The market for these coins becomes especially competitive when examples appear with deep original mint luster and unbroken surfaces. While circulated examples remain widely accessible, uncirculated and gem-quality specimens are far more limited, which creates natural demand pressure among serious buyers. This demand is what keeps the coin relevant in modern collecting circles. In terms of current market value, the 1973 Jefferson nickel generally holds a modest base value in circulated condition, typically around face value or slightly above. However, when we move into higher mint state grades, the value can increase significantly. Premium MS66 and MS67 graded coins can range from several dollars to occasionally higher double or triple-digit amounts depending on eye appeal and certification. In rare cases where exceptional quality, strong strike, or verified mint errors exist, collectors may see prices reaching into the hundreds of dollars. While it is important to stay realistic, the upper tier of quality always brings strong competitive bidding in auctions and private sales. The real excitement for collectors comes from understanding how condition dramatically influences pricing potential. A coin that has been carefully preserved since 1973 with no wear, strong luster, and sharp design details becomes far more valuable than a circulated counterpart. Professional grading services play a huge role in determining market price because they authenticate and assign quality levels that collectors trust. This system creates a structured marketplace where top-grade coins consistently achieve premium results, especially when demand increases for registry quality sets or complete Jefferson nickel collections. For collectors interested in investing or building a meaningful collection, the 1973 Jefferson nickel offers a great opportunity to study grading, preservation, and long-term value trends. One important tip is to always handle coins carefully and avoid cleaning them, as cleaning can significantly reduce value. It is also advisable to store coins in protective holders or certified slabs to maintain their original condition. Learning to identify sharp details like Monticello steps, surface luster, and strike quality can help collectors make smarter decisions when evaluating potential purchases in the market. Another important tip for collectors is to focus on certified coins when possible, especially for higher-grade examples. Certification from reputable grading companies adds trust, authenticity, and marketability to the coin. It also helps protect against counterfeits or overgraded pieces. Beginners often start with circulated coins due to affordability, but as knowledge grows, many transition toward high-grade uncirculated examples that hold stronger long-term collector appeal. Thanks for watching and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel, like videos, and share videos.